This morning I met with the Attorney-General Elise Archer MP. I requested and received her resignation from Cabinet.
Tasmanian politics is in chaos. After just 18 months in power, the fate of the Rockliff Liberal government now rests in the hands of dumped Attorney-General Elise Archer.
The last Liberal government standing is basically eating itself alive at the moment.
On Friday, Archer was forced to resign after accusations of bullying and inappropriate behaviour towards staff were made public, and a number of leaked text messages were also published. One calls a female advisor an airhead, and another refers to the Premier as gutless.
I cannot accept a culture of belittling.
An independent investigation has been launched. Archer welcomed the move but denies the bullying claims. But the Premier said it was an unpublished message that led to her dismissal.
Yesterday I was made aware of information in relation to remarks Ms Archer had made outside what had already been reported. Those remarks are unacceptable by any standard.
The remarks in question surfaced over the weekend, where she appeared to criticise abuse survivors.
There was an accusation that a WhatsApp message that she sent to a staffer was insulting to the survivor community, and we've just had a major inquiry into Tasmanian survivors and institutionalised abuse. Now, that was all taken out of context for Elise, but the Premier added those two things together and asked her to stand down.
Archer said it was a message asking her staff to turn off comments on her social media accounts because she was being attacked and it was not directed at the community. She's also accused the Premier's office of leaking the message.
Did you authorise your staff to share the leaked text over the weekend?
No.
On her way out, she hit back at the Premier, saying, "It's clear to me that the leadership of the Liberal Party continues to fail to support ambitious women."
I've always felt exceptionally supported, and the comments that Miss Archer make there for her, I have to say my experience has been the complete and utter opposite.
She has never been supported by Liberals, colleagues, male colleagues within her own party, but she is so incredibly hardworking, probably the most hardworking member. She's incredibly supported by the community, and they're all telling her not to go.
That wave of support has Elise Archer reconsidering her future. And on Sunday, she suddenly announced she may stay on as an independent, throwing the government further into minority, leaving it holding just 10 of the 25 seats in the lower house. The crisis has garnered national attention.
I was leader of the government in a house that had 70 votes out of 150. Premier Rockliff has 10 out of 25 at this point in time, and it certainly is a messy situation.
At the moment, the government needs the help of the crossbenchers or Labor to pass legislation. The crossbenchers actually are relatively hostile to the government.
It's been a disastrous year for Premier Rockliff. Elise Archer could become the third Liberal MP to defect from the government after ex-Liberals Lara Alexander and John Tucker left in May to become independents.
Well, I decided to leave because I wanted to see a change in direction, of the direction we were heading in.
John Tucker says he hopes Archer will remain in Parliament.
I think that she will be a big loss to the Tasmanian Parliament if she walks away. She was carrying, I think, probably about 70% of the workload in the Parliament.
He says if the party is to avoid an early election, the Premier's deputy, Michael Ferguson, has to challenge for the leadership.
In my opinion now, there's no coming back from this. If he doesn't, well, I think that he'll be remembered as the Peter Costello of the Tasmanian Liberal Party.
If there was a change of leadership, would you like to be welcomed back into the Liberal Party?
That's a hypothetical question, but yeah, I never say never.
But Ferguson says he won't challenge Rockliff's leadership. The Premier maintains Tasmanians do not want an early election. He's now given Archer an ultimatum, tweeting, "The only way Parliament resumes is if she resigns or she provides a written guarantee of confidence and supply."
If the Premier calls an election, they'll probably lose. He'll probably lose his job. I don't see a scenario where his job is secure at the moment.